Hi, welcome to my channel, and today I've got an unboxing video, and despite what it looks like, it's not a kaya. So let's have a look at what's come in. I ordered this from Archery, which is a kaya dealer, which probably explains why we have the kaya box. And I also bought the Cheonji from Ace, which also delivered in a kaya box. So let's have a look at what we have. I bought quite a few extra bits as well for maintenance. So here we go. Oh, comes in a bag. There we go. It's the Mujingung. And the bag looks quite similar to the Daylight Archery bag. It's got the little pocket up here for your personal details, address, whatnot, contact details. A zip pocket, which comes with spare arrow passes, Jumpi, from Ace Archery. We also have some grip band material, Jumpi, two types. We got the grey honeycomb version, which I find quite hard, and the yellow rubbery rough material, which I prefer. And we also have oh wow, 2 bowstrings, and it looks like oh wow, they're Simgo, they're knotted as standard. So see the knots? So knotted strings as standard. So I'll leave this one out, and this one can go back in the bag as a spare. That's quite a nice touch. I wasn't expecting that. And the arrow passes, let's have a quick look. We've got 2. We've got a thick black one, and then we have a soft, very thin. Oops, there we go. You can see it's quite wobbly, whereas this one doesn't quite flap in the same way. Quite a thin brown sort of leather. These are consumable items, so they will wear out over time, so it's always handy to have some. But what I do is I use these as a template to cut a bit of ray skin that I bought off eBay, and I make an arrow pass out of the ray skin. So put them back in the pocket, and the string in the pocket as well. And the other thing I do is I'll just put the shipping documentation in with a bow as a kind of reminder. And the address details, I'll probably I'll cut them. Oh no, they're too big, but they can go in there for now. So right, now let's have a look at what's inside the bag. So wow, so first of all, the bow. This is a MujinGung. Originally, these are covered in a carbon fibre wrap. I asked for it to be birch bark, and here we go. It looks quite stunning. So we get red, and the other thing about MujinGung is that they've got extremely long and pointy Yangnam Goja compared to other bows. So this is so that's quite nice. Here we have the official KTA sticker, bit of whipping, a quite intriguing red rubber dogoji. I've not seen these before, so that's quite interesting. Then we have a bit of whipping here halfway down the bow, which again I hadn't seen in other bows, but it looks good. The grip that needs customizing, although it's not far off. Oops, it's not far off my hand. I don't think I need to do any. I think it's already been carved actually. It's quite rounded, it's not square. Got a red arrow pass that looks quite nice. And again on the lower back we have the bow name with the KTA symbol. The 4 bows arranged like in a wheel formation, and Chinese characters for Mujingun. On the belly again, red whipping, red dogoji, and here we have the Childi Danjang for Mujin on the bottom limb. So as you can see, the birch bark looks quite, has got this, it's quite dry, it's got this whitish feel to it, look to it. So we'll need to oil the birch bark to bring it up to its shape. But the bow looks quite nice. In terms of its shape, it's almost flat all the way to about here, and then we have a gentle curve up. So same on this limb. I kind of prefer the ones that are a bit wavy, but this one's not too bad. It's not just too pronounced as a C shape, but it's an interesting shape. Quite square around the flat, so it's flat on the back, square on the sides. So it's yeah, looks good. What else have we got? So I ordered some a spare set of dogoji. So for the other bows, in case anyone's got lost. I haven't lost any so far, but I've heard stories every now and then of people losing them, and I thought, right, let's get a spare set. These were quite affordable, I think, quite cheap. Got a couple of special rings, well, more of them in a second. Bought Jumpi, black Jumpi, so this is going to cover the Majesty. And I've got some more yellow Jumpi because I've run out a bit. And here's the Gung Day that comes with the bow, just black with a pink highlight. And because I was running a bit short on Gun Day, so I need a Gun Day for the black shadow. I need a Gun Day for the second jail, JMG, and I need a Gun Day for the Majesty. So I've ordered a set of 2 red and blue Gun Day, and then I also bought a green Gun Day as a spare. So now all my bows have got a Gun Day. And this is a free gift from Ace. In the last one they sent me the finger protector. In this one I think this is a string keeper, which is a nice little touch and much appreciated. So the way this works is that you wrap this around the grip, you tie it together so it holds the string together, and with this you kind of loop it on the edge and then put the string on this side. So basically the same thing that my hairbands are doing, but this is an official string keeper. So that's a nice little touch. Not sure if I'm going to use it, to be honest, but it's a nice little touch. So thank you very much. Take this off. And now let's have a look at the rings. So this is a Sugachi. Oh wow, this is a Sugachi, and it comes with 2 leather tabs, and these are patterned, so that looks quite nice. And it comes in a little pouch to keep it safe, and it's, oh wow, it's made out of wood. I forgot the name. I'll put the name of the Korean name for the wood. But I did a bit of Googling and I found out it's called lignum vitae. And it's supposed to be, oh, fits nicely, oh wow. It's supposed to be the second hardest wood that there is, and this feels quite chunky. Very well done, it's very smooth. The measurement I had to take was the circumference of the thumb, but the you can see here it's quite oval shaped, so it fits my thumb perfectly, and when I twist it, I probably won't even need the leather tab. That is solid. So I'm looking really much to trying this, and apparently this wood is so dense that it doesn't float, it sinks. So I'm really excited about trying this out. So that's the Sugachi. And I also bought an Amgachi, but this one has a slightly different name. It's got something called like a chin cap. So let's have a look. Similarly, this is the same kind of wood. Oh, I see. So this one had a bit of a inclination on the back. Let's have a closer. So this one has a bit of an inclination here on the back, and it's quite steep. So when I wear it, and again it fits really well. So that's a bit of play that way. In this direction, it just sits there and fits. So, and here on the back, that bit sits comfortably on the back of your thumb. So it's quite ergodynamic. If anything, it feels a bit too big compared to the Sugachi, but on this direction there's no, yeah, fits. So again, excited to try this. And again, it's got you can see there, it's got a bit of a sheen in the wood grain. That looks quite spectacular. So these are the bits. So let's try stringing the bow. The weather today was raining, so I'm indoors for this. So that's the bottom limb, that's the top limb. So as always, I will just checking the knot. So this bit seems to be the outside bit of the knot. So as always, I will brace the top limb on my leg. I'm going to do the step through. Just make sure the knot is the right way around. Yeah, I think so. And on this side, yeah. So let's try to step through. Oh, Christ. And gently. So there we go. The bow is strung. Brace height is 6 inches. And the knocking point, let's just balance the bow slightly off there. I love the fact that it's red serving as well on a bow with red whipping, red hoodies and red dogoji. So yeah. So that's more or less where the let's try pull. Sadly, I'm in the loft, so the ceiling is quite low, so I'm just going to have to, oops, keep hitting the ceiling. So let's see how it feels this way. Oh. Again. Seems a bit. It's 55 pounds, so it sits between the Majesty and the Cheonji. In terms of how it looks similar, feels similar to the Cheonji. Oh, right, let's try taking a weight reading. Going to put the arrow on the other side just so that it doesn't fall off, because I'm going to be sideways. Let's see if I can get it to. So the marks here are 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, I think. So 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34 inches, I think. So that's come up at, there we go, 72.62 for the hold weight and a max of 75.94. So more or less where I expected it. The £50 Majesty comes out at 64 and the £60 Cheonji comes out at 78. So between 78 and 64, what's that? 64, so 6 and 8, 14, so 7, so 64 and 7. So yeah, about, I was expecting about £72 for this, 72, 73, so it seems to be about right. At full draw. Let's try another, let's take another measurement. Oh, it hasn't recorded. Right, try again. Oh, come on. This scale has just been a bit on and off sometimes. It's been quite annoying. Okay, so again, it hasn't really taken a hold, but the weight, the peak is showing as 76.58. So yeah, more or less in the ballpark that I was expecting. Slightly less than the Cheonji, although this one is a slightly longer bow than the Cheonji. This is a special long bow, so it should be the same size as the Majesty and the Black Shadow. Whereas the Cheonji is about 48.5 inches, 49 inches, so this is should be a 53-inch bow. So it should be easier to draw to that length without so much stacking. So yeah, the Cheonji probably stacks more than this one. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to take it out and see how it shoots. So next steps, I need to put a Jumpi on the grip, which has already been carved out quite nicely. Feels good. Quite a good job actually, better than I could do. I'm going to oil the birch bark and I'm going to put a nock point on the bow. So thank you.